the court. Oh, order in the court. All right. First of all, we want to thank Sean for his place of business for us, plus the great food. So let's give a big hand. Sean, come up here. Did you lie to me? No. So, why don't you tell these good people a little bit about when you started and kind of work you do and all that here?
I don't do any work. I hire people.
Okay.
They do all the work. We're a complete auto repair shop. We work on mostly Asian and American cars, European. We have a couple great shops up here that we use with Top Gear and Advanced Auto. We do a lot of diesel work, a lot of diesel pickup trucks. I like to play with cars, but there's no market in that. And you have people like Barron that can do things, and Jay Harrison, that's where it's at, is with those people. I've been in this building for just about 18 years now. We love it. We have a great group of guys. My employees have been here. One has been here 14 years. One has been here for 12. I have a new guy that's only been here for, I think, 5 months now, but he's excellent. I've been friends with his father for 45 years. It's just a happy workplace, and we love having people come by. And I thank you all for coming tonight.
Thanks for having us.
And I hope you all ate, because there's still more food.
And also, we open the shop up for any time that we want to meet here, no problem, which is great. And also, as you know, we collect money to help pay for the food. So anything we collected today, Sean said, put it to St. Jude, okay? Thank you, Sean. Great. And also,
And it came to $197.
and also, all these winning tickets he bought, if we hit it, goes to St. Jude, the 50-50 for him. So we thank you very much. Thanks, Sean. Good, thank you. All right, also, we have some address books. Anybody, Kyle printed up some more address books. And for sale list, and also whip wheels. And who's in this that we should know?
That's Hank.
Hank has made the page in this here. He's in the whip wheels. And our good friend, brutally handsome Tony, is in the Swamp Spot 1907 magazine. He's in there. So we're doing pretty good here, All right. So just to recap in the past what happened, we had the movie day at the Gloucester Cinema. We had 52 people and 22 cars. That went over really good. We managed to pay for the cinema and also donate $60 to St. Jude's. So that was good. So I thank everybody who came that day. That was a lot of fun. We plan to, maybe do more things like that. And once again, Frankie was a big part of getting that all together. So thank you, Frank, again. And it was, as you know, it really was a good day.
We can do that again. Anybody has a movie or something they want to sing, or you can get most anything.
Yep. He streams them all in.
Yeah, or maybe you want something that's real, or however they do it today.
Well, I asked him about that. He said all the old stuff they tore out and threw away, and they got all computerized in his rooms, and they downloaded. Which was like, really, I expected to see like a candle and, the film going by a lens,
Does he do any triple X?
I'm not sitting next to you. That's a private viewing, Brett. As you know, a few of you guys went to Tucker's. Tucker had a little open house for Thanksgiving on last Saturday. It was the 18th. That was pretty nice. Myself and 10 of us from the Strokers, we went to the Orientals dinner on that night at the Port Yacht Club. It was a dinner, no music. That wasn't bad at all. That was pretty good. And also coming up on Thanksgiving Day on 128 is the Honeydew Donuts, Frank. Is that what it is? Burger King. Some of the guys are going to meet there on Thanksgiving morning. What time would that be?
She's going to be open at 6 o'clock, and they close down at 12. So we can go kind of like Ernie's from 6 to whatever, 6 to 10.
Okay.
And they have plenty of seating and parking there, so for anybody who
Yeah,
wants.
plenty of seating, parking, nice and warm, you know, it'd probably be a cool day, if you wanna go outside, you can, if you wanna stay inside, bring your cars in.
Okay, so, a couple of guys mentioned to me, you know, they heard about what the Orientals did, and they were kind of mentioning like, hey, maybe we should have a dinner night like that again. So, I mean, anybody interested in doing that? There'll be no music, just a dinner so you can talk, get together. Anybody interested in us looking into that?
We just did one tonight.
No, this is different. Anybody, hands on that?
Kind of like replacing the winter time.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be interested.
Yeah, why not?
Why wouldn't you have music?
Well, I'll tell you, we went to the, you know, we used to have our parties, and the music be so loud sometimes you can't talk. So this particular night was at the Orientals, they didn't have any music. I'm just saying, it was a good night, everybody talked all night. We had 10 people at our table, all from the Strokers, and it was a great night. It was just a lot of conversation, you know, and you could hear each other and everything else. So, you know, we'll give you the option.
Just like this.
Yeah.
You wanna show a hand, please?
Yeah. So, for me, I'll look into it, we get some prices, and we go from there.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
George is gonna know.
And, so, all right, so another one we had, Doug's wife, she does a lot of, Doug, the gentleman with the Merc, his wife, Manley, she does like event planning, and she had called me, we had talked at the movies, and she called me and was telling me about, there's a bowling alley in Gloucester that you can have an event at. You know, you rent the place for so many hours, and they have food there and everything. I'm not familiar with the place, but, pardon me? Is that what it is? So, I mean, we can do something like a bowling night for the whole group. Is that something you might be interested in?
Wheelchair bowling.
Wheelchair.
That'd be great.
Do they have bumpers?
Well, yeah, they have the bumpers on the alley, so you don't have to worry about it. The balls don't exceed, what, 1 pound, you know? You know, just some thoughts, we're trying to get some ideas.
That might be fun for a winter activity.
Yeah, well, I can get some prices and we can talk about it later. So we're just looking for some things we can do together as a club. You know, be a little more active and stuff like that. So that's about what I have. Let me see, anybody, you wanna talk about St. Jude's?
Well, yeah. We're basically starting the collection tonight. And we'll collect it next month and probably January as well. Last year, we turned $5,000 into St. Jude. It was pretty good.
You gonna try to get over that number this year?
Yeah, 10 would be nice.
I go for 20.
But
How much have we collected so far?
As right now, we have about, how much?
probably $850 so far already.
So we have about $850 so far already for St. Jude.
We started at the summer party. I think we had $500 winners on the 50-50, and I got one of them, and I immediately said, this is going to St. Jude. 3 other people did the same thing, 3.5 other people. We ended up with $450 that day. It was all the money that people would have won from the 50-50. They just heard me say, I'm gonna just donate it, and bang, they all turned around and did the same thing. It was
Nice.
great. It was a good start.
Doug? No. Tony? No.
50-50?
50-50?
So, before we do the 50-50,
Yes.
Anybody want to hold next meeting at their place?
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
We had a pretty nice meeting upstairs, and I understand if I could have been misinformed, but I don't think I am, that that's available to us throughout the rest of this winter if we want.
Yep.
And so, it's a problem. What do we think about doing that?
Well, Don Tucker had offered us next month's meeting at his place. So, I mean, does anybody have any any objection to going to Don Tucker's?
I would go to Don Tucker's, but it seems like a missed opportunity if we can, that's a pretty nice spot, and it's warm.
Yep.
And plenty of comfortable seating, and that sounds like a good option, rather than try to, every meeting try to,
Well, I think we had talked about also that if we have no place to go, like if Don Tucker didn't offer to do it next month, we'd go upstairs because that's our backup now.
so is that gonna be the plan, that we're gonna have it there if we can't get anywhere else?
I guess so. Is that what we
Yeah.
are? I mean, if somebody wants to have the meeting at their place, like Don Tucker, I don't think we should say no.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm saying, it's just sometimes, first of all, it's winter.
Sure.
Right, that period, and if they are, they've got cars, and it's more difficult than
Yep.
in the winter. There's plenty of guys that, over the years, had it outside, and, they're great.
Yep.
But the winter makes it more
Yeah, no,
difficult.
it's a great alternative to
Yeah.
if we have no place to go.
Yeah.
Rather than going to a restaurant or something like that. I mean,
it is further up 128, I
So
understand
what?
that, but it's upwards in, Boston, I'd like to see it down in Danvers or Wakefield, it was available, that'd even be a more centrally located option,
Sure.
But I just wouldn't wanna lose that opportunity if we
no,
need it.
I don't think we're gonna lose it. I mean, it was offered to us for the entire winter if we wanted to, right?
It's been offered to us anytime we wanna use it.
Okay.
And they actually would have just given it to us, but we offered to give them $100 every time we use it.
Which is pretty reasonable,
Yes, it is, it's good.
given they're running the lights in the heat.
Yep.
Well, I got your attention. There was something else I wanted to ask. What's, the board members, it's a 2-year, okay. Where are the terms, what's your term at?
My term ended, I think, in 09?
That's about right.
Are they all, at the same time, or they're staggered?
No, staggered.
They're all staggered?
Yep.
I'd like to make a suggestion, and if you want, we can talk about it, I'll put it on the board, but, it seems to me that in past meetings, if your term was up, or Red's, or anybody's term was up, it was announced at the meeting, and I remember Tony in the summer did it at the pig roast. He put his hand up and he was on. I think it'd be a good idea that if it's announced 2 months before your term or anybody's term is due.
You think we're gonna get more people to raise their hand now?
Well, I'll tell you what, speaking for myself, that if you got 2 months' notice.
Okay.
And it's posted in the newsletter, it would give somebody an opportunity to think about it.
Sure.
Rather than be surprised, at the meeting, because I have no idea when anybody's term is up.
I'm all for that. Yes.
Yeah, I just think, in the newsletter, next to each name in the board is when they were elected. So add 3 years to that and their term was up.
Well, it'd be nice, like, I've seen that, and I had no idea that's what it was.
Yeah, well,
I'm just saying,
that's-
if there's something in there that says, Red's term is up, this January.
All of our terms are up.
Yeah.
Frank, every year in May is election of board members. If anybody wants to get on, they just,
I know that, Red, but we've all sat at these meetings, and it's announced at the meeting, and say Red's term is up, anybody want it, and nobody raises their hand. And luckily for the club, you guys are still willing to stay on. I'm just saying, I think using the term missed opportunity, who knows, given a couple of months, they may think about it, or maybe 2 guys want to say, well, we'd like to join the board, and that would give somebody 2 months to do it.
That would be awesome.
There's no law, there's no.
let's announce it tonight, and you got 6 months to think about it.
Well, put
See, I'm being serious.
the term 2 months prior to anybody's end.
Yeah, that's
I think that's a good idea, Frank.
Yeah, so if it's March, then in March, it goes in the newsletter,
Sure.
everybody gets notified, and if anybody wants to join, they can send something out. Kyle can print it out with a little resume about your experience in the club.
Okay.
And
Sounds great.
then we'll have open voting.
Yeah, and like you said, we'll announce it 2 months before and get people talking, and hopefully we'll get one person to raise their
Well, you
hand.
may get one, you think you may get no one.
Right.
I don't know that answer.
Mike, I heard Frank volunteer.
I think about it, but I want time to think about it.
Well, you got experience.
All right, well,
No, that's cool. I'm all for that. I
okay.
mean, a lot of us, you know, when our terms are up, nobody would go, so we just stay in. We don't want to just, we didn't want to just walk away. Wanna
Well,
make-
and we appreciate, believe me, we appreciate the leadership, but it might open the door to some.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's always good, new blood is always good.
Yeah.
In the
You guys
past-
get a little long.
We got Doug. Doug's still.
In the past few years, we've had to recruit.
He's old.
You awake, Doug?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Okay.
What do we got, 100 members now?
Just about that.
99.
I find it kind of not believable that 100 people.
99.
There's only 5 that are willing to run.
But you know, you've had other guys on the committee over the years.
Over the years.
Yep, I mean, there's at least a dozen guys here that have been on the committee with me in the last 10 years.
Which I think sounds good for the club.
Yeah. I mean, we get somebody, if not every year, probably every other year, we get a new person.
And if anybody doesn't wanna be on it and has any ideas of things to do or anything they'd like to see changed in the club, we're open to hear it.
Well, I know you will. We appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So,
Yes.
two other things. First of all, Bill, he is, if you want a sweatshirt or a t-shirt, see this gentleman. He's gonna put an order in. So you can talk to him on your sizes and colors and whatever, okay? And also, we talked about this in the past, taking first aid class, CPR. Is, I know we had an interest in it before, is that still the same? If we had a CPR class, first aid class, would you guys be interested in attending?
Just the basics.
Just the basics.
Would it be something at the meeting or would it be something on the?
Something at the meeting? Yeah, well, Bill knows, a fireman that will do it for us.
So don't we?
And, yeah, we do. We know somebody too, yeah. So we'll talk to them, we'll get the info, talk to you, maybe it be through Carl, and we'll see when we can do it. Okay, just the basics. It's not, you know, check the heart rate, check the breath and take the wallet. It's not that, you know? So, it's, it'll be, you know, we're all getting older, right? You never know.
Bill, would you want to do it during a meeting or do it like on a Saturday or something?
Whatever's easier for
Okay.
everybody.
Yeah. So would you, good people, feel comfortable doing it if we had like on a Saturday someplace? Would that be better than having it in the meeting? What do you think? On a Saturday, a separate thing? Say, let's meet at, you know, whatever, meet up here or wherever we're gonna have it.
Honeydew.
Do you have a coffee? And then, what we'll do is, we'll get a, you know, how many people will be interested, and then we'll, set it up and get back to you, so we should get a date first, all right? All right, well, we'll talk to our people, see when they're available. We'll put the dates out to you, we'll give you a couple of different Saturdays, and then you get back to us via, through Carl, or direct to one of us, and we'll go from there. Is that okay?
Sounds good?
Good, all right. Thank you.
No, we never have done that.
Dawn Tucker offered us his place to have a meeting next month. I mean, I think we should. I mean,
That's what we've been doing. Not supposed to be any
You wanna
secrets.
put it to, all right. Does anybody have any input? Anything to say, any projects they're working on?
any gripes?
50-50?
You know what? I do have it right.
Okay.
As the woman of the group.
Stop bringing them.
It seems like, you know, the more guys we have, like every time we have a meeting, somebody's supposed to bring a dessert. like tonight, it was like 2 desserts. Come on, guys.
Eddie Crockett's disappointed. How many, only 2 desserts?
Yeah.
I didn't burn any, sorry.
No, but I
So,
mean,
I think what
it's
you're
the
saying is-
same ones bringing them when they do bring them.
Yeah.
And so I think, you know, once in a while, I think it'd be good if a few more desserts came in. Don't you think?
That's a valid point.
And one more thing, when you come, have a $5 bill instead of a 20, so we just put the 5 in there, so it makes it easier. A $5 bill.
Well, they can throw the 20 in if they want.
Right.
But they don't get changed.
Okay, so next time we have a meeting to buy the food, just think about stopping on the way, buying some cannolis.
No,
No,
it could be like
something like that.
Oreos, anything.
Any
something
Oreos,
to
oh
eat,
boy,
whatever,
yep.
Something.
Potato chips. Well spoken. So just be,
Yeah, okay.
you don't have to do it all the time, but if we all did a little bit at different times, it'd be, it'd help. All right, 50-50, Nancy?
Got a question, got a question.
Well, go. How many guys? We have 37.
I'm 38, yeah, 36. 3, 4, 5, 5. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got signatures?
Yep.
Yeah, we get 3.
You got 3 signatures.
Anybody want to sign the book for you guys? Sign the book, sign the book.
Anybody that's interested in joining the club,
What?
that's what that's for.
Want me to put it?
Betty Crocker. Yeah, Betty Crocker's gonna.
All right, Betty. 118 goes to the winner.
Let me get to.
All right.
Can't read them first.
I didn't read it. I was stuck with 2.
All right, the winning number is 944.
That ain't me.
Last 3 numbers.
That's not even close. Try again.
Damn it, I was so close.
That was after me.
944. Tony? Hold on another one.
All right.
Nobody? I'll tell you later.
Is that an inside joke?
Tony threw all his tickets in the bucket.
Oh, he did? I don't know.
Did he really?
Yes. Oh, jeez.
All right. 891.
That's no better.
Hey! Someone's getting a new set of rings.
He was standing there handing the tickets out, he had that ticket right around the end.
You know what that is? Eddie Pearson's.
$118.
Don't make it in I don't have to worry about that. It's something to do.
Eddie?
All right. Anybody else have any input before we shut down? Call it a night? And the winner was, as you all know, Eddie.
I don't like one.
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you.
Eddie, that goes on the job, make you tired. That's tire money. Eddie,
Yeah, they're $410 each.
well, you got a little,
Just checked
That's the
yesterday.
spare tire money, Ed.
Yeah.
that's for the air.
Yeah. All right.
Kind of like owning a big boat, you know? You don't buy a big boat unless you know it's gonna cost you $500 to take it for a
That's right, that's right.
Here's pleasure.
Yeah, we're all set.
Good? Tony? All right, thanks for coming. Have a
wait,
safe
no.
drive home. Wait a minute.
One thing,
One thing, Tony's not done.
Well, people, give some thought to the summer party. We need to replace some people that have been working for years there. And we need some people to step up and take over some of these jobs in prepping and running that summer party. I'm planting the seed, so think about it, please.
Thanks, Tony.
All right, guys.
Good night.